Hi guys, it's Karen here. I just wanted to make this video regarding trainees or new people starting at your centre. I'm hearing this all the time from directors, and after 30 years of experience, I know exactly how they feel because everyone's in the same boat. You advertise for a job, for a trainee, you go through that awful process of culling through all the resumes, you then get through picking that perfect person, you interview and you go, yes, they're it. They start, and then of course you do the trauma of induction where you need to do all the paperwork, make sure they know the policies and procedures, introduce them to everyone. As we know, it's a little bit more than stick your handbag over here. Once we get all organised, 3 or 4 weeks down the track, they go, you know, it wasn't really what I wanted. It wasn't what I thought it would be. And you go, oh my God, beam me up now. Yeah? Yeah, that's us. Can I say that stay with me in this video because we're going to have a look at the main reasons why trainees will actually leave. And hopefully I've got some solutions for you. And I'm also going to tell you that the solution is actually free. So before you turn off the video now, because we've all bought the face cream, you know, the one that says free, and then you have to pay forever, this isn't the way that we're doing it. I'm an early childhood teacher. It was only put together because I saw the same things happening over and over again. And the centres who are now using our program are realising that it actually works. And it is free for them and they don't have to do anything. So winner, 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 okay? So, all right, the first thing that they say is children are short and they're little and they're easy and they're beautiful and lovely and I'm great with kids. Now, I hope so. I really want the people to work in early childhood to be great with kids. I want them to really enjoy children, enjoy the company of children. But as you and I know, working in children's services is a lot more than that. We've even had trainees leave because didn't think you had to change nappies. I'm not sure what they thought would happen under, you know, about 2 years old. I haven't met many 4 months old who goes, I'll handle it myself. So that was a bit of a shock when I first heard that one. The other one is the level of education. Because if you think about it, when they do high school and they go out and prac or what's it called, work experience, really they're just playing with the kids. We put them out in the sandpit, we might tell them a little bit about what we do, but they don't actually see it. But when they start as a trainee, you start saying to them, well, firstly, you'll need to do a Cert 3, you'll need to get education about child development, about programming, observing children, and it's like, I thought I was just going to play with them. And then we get to the final one, which is, now, we're probably one of the only industries that has a policy and procedure for, yeah, you got it, nose blowing. Yeah, nose blowing. So we cover everything in children's services and we're so regulated and it's such a shock, particularly if you've never really had a job that even does WHS. So it is a big thing. So we have come up with a solution. Our solution is a recruitment tool. It's got nothing to do with replacing you interviewing, all right? You definitely interview. All we're trying to do is get you the right people to interview. We don't want the ones turning up that going, I love kids, or they're really short and I love them. No. We want people to be interviewed who go, wow, I didn't know you had to do all those things. So we've put together this online recruitment tool, costs you nothing. All you guys have to do is put the link to our website in your ads. People will go and do the course online and it's a fairly short course and it's a very interactive tool. So it's made for particularly the young guys leaving high schools today. It's interactive, it talks to them, that gives them a panoramic view of the whole of a childcare centre, has information bits in it so they can see that we're not just putting out a climbing frame there. It's about developing gross motor and balance and coordination and motor planning and yada, yada, yada. So they start to get an idea. We also give them, ready for this, a day in the life of a childcare worker. Or as, you know, and I say childcare worker and you'll see it says that on the top. I very quickly educate them that we're educators and we're actually teachers. But it gives them an entire day. So they can go to move the thing to 9 o'clock and it goes at 9 o'clock, so-and-so has arrived, and you greet the parents and blah, blah, blah. So it gives them a really good understanding. Then we give them a knowledge base where it talks about who's who in the zoo, as I call it. So what is the structure of a centre? So there'll be a director, a nominated supervisor, there'll be second in charge, there'll be room leaders, how it all sort of works. We give them a bit of a taste of child development, which I know is my bag, but I really want them to really get into it, enjoy it, and it gives them an idea of what they're going to be studying. And all of this comes to them for $29. Now, when you see the program, you'll go, why is it only $29? The reason it's $29 for them is I want them all to be able to afford it. Research also shows, and from training for years and years, I can tell you, if someone is financially invested, that means that they're actually wanting to do it. So they've got a better chance of finishing it. So when a person turns up at your centre, well, what they'll do is they'll apply for your job. In your job ad, you'll say, we are going to give interviews or prefer to interview people with this certificate. So what they do is they go and follow our link, pay $29, they do the course, they then do an online quiz which gives them a certificate. When they rock up at your centre with a certificate, you know a couple of things. One, they got off their butts. They actually do want to work and they're interested in your job. They want to be early childhood educators. Two, they haven't self-selected. Or they have self-selected. They've gone, yep, you know, this is what I want to do. You won't hear from the ones who don't. You won't be interviewing them. You'll never hear from them again because they'll take one look at it and go, this isn't what I expected. I'll go do something else. So that's the two things, all right? So the $29 will mean that they've also had some financial investment into it. So they've gone out of their way to do it. And I think that's really important because what you want them to do is not only be a staff member permanently for you, you want to make sure that they finish the Cert 3. And I can say from a training point of view, oh yeah, this isn't all altruistic. I can tell you now as a training organisation, when we get a call that someone's going to be a trainee, it takes a lot of admin and state training and everything else to get organised. And then before we even get out there, often they're gone. So this will stop that from occurring. And we know that the people who have done the course have also some level of technology. And I'm sorry, but it's the 21st century, people. We so need to do technology, okay, even if they're scared of it. So they'll be able to use an iPhone. It works on everything. iPhones, their iPads, the computer, it works. So just to recap, the aim is to stop losing trainees. This does it, this tool does it. Costs you nothing, and I deliberately made it nothing because I want you guys to be able to use it. Centres have got enough costs, we don't need any more. And the people doing it will actually show their commitment. And as I said, it's $29. It's less than, just about the same price of a spray tan. So let's put it in perspective here. So if they're keen to do that, they've turned up with the certificate, one, they'll have a bit of a clue, and you'll see a magnificent difference in them staying or leaving. And we're finding centres who are using it now, they're staying. They're interviewing the right people in the first place. And you know what you're like. You don't want to replace your interviews. My God. You want to have that gut feeling. We're early childhood people. We do it for a living. But you've got that gut feeling and you'll know whether they're right for you, and then you're on a good start. So if you'd like to know more about this recruitment screening tool, just do comments down below and we'll send you a link. When you're actually using it, you're just putting the link into your ads. But I don't want you to do it blindly, you need to have a look at what we're suggesting. So write a comment, send us an email or give us a call, details are below us, and we will send you out the tool so you can actually see what the applicants are going to be seeing. And I hope you really love it, and I hope that it really makes a difference in your life and cuts down on the money, time, effort, and stress of employing and then losing a trainee. Okay, I'll catch you soon. Bye.